Today we are going to make a milk cake. Not a proper milk cake, but yeah, it's of atta and without maida. I'm trying to make it. So let's start it. Just keep a kadhai on to preheat so that we can bake our cake in it. So for preheating, we have kept a kadhai. Inside that, we have kept a stand, and just cover it with a plate which can cover the entire kadhai of in which you are going to steam your or bake your cake. So let's begin. First, take a bowl in which you have to make your cake. So I am taking a circular tin, circular cake tin. You can also use any cake tin you require, and just grease the oil in the tinner in which you have to set your cake. Grease it from all the sides and in a circular grease it in a circular all in whole bowl. And here I have just done with the greasing. Now I'm going to use a normal paper. If you all are having any butter paper, or if you all are having maida, you can also use instead of this paper. If you require a butter paper, you can use it. And if you do not have butter paper and you don't want to use such type of doing, so you can just you know, grease the oil and apply maida. So after doing and applying oil, you can see it looks like this. So now we are going to start making our dough. Making with the batter, first we are going to add in this the powdered sugar. You can use a normal sugar too, but I'm using powdered sugar because powdered sugar is gets melted fast in the liquid as compared to the normal sugar. So you can use it. Just uh, you can just do it like this, so that all the clumps present in the powdered sugar will be removed. Done with the mixing of powdered sugar. Now we are going to add in this some milk. We are using here milk. You can use, if you have a problem with using milk, you can use water also. I am using 1 glass of milk, and I have used one 1 cup of powdered sugar. As you require your sugar taste, or your sugar, what's the taste of your sugar, you can use as per it. I like more sugar in cake, so I use more. So I have taken here 1 glass milk. It's maximum quantity of milk you need to use in this. Not more than 1 cup. 1 glass is required in for cup of for one bowl of sugar. So now we have I have done with adding here water milk. Now we are going to add in this some vanilla essence. Here I'm going to use here you can see, one small spoon of vanilla essence for the first time. After adding what we said, atta. After adding the atta in this, we will add 1 more tablespoon of vanilla essence. So now I have done with the mixing, and here my sugar also has get melted with it very nicely. Now I am going to add in this some oil. Yeah, don't forget to add some oil in it. Oil is much important. Add some oil. 1 to 2 tablespoon of oil I have added here. Now mix it gently, and mix it in one direction only. Don't mix it in the opposite directions. After completing mixing with your oil, now it's time to add atta in it. So please also do atta. Also just do atta in such a way that all the clumps present in it get removed. So just do it like this, as I'm doing here. Done with mixing or adding atta in this. Now we are we are done with adding our flour in this, and now we are mixing it gently. mix, as I have said you already, mix it in only one direction. So see, I am mixing it in only one direction, not in other directions. Mix it gently, not very hard and not very softly. See, as the dough is getting hard and hard, we are going to add some milk in it. I have added some milk in it and now I am mixing it. As you all know, firstly we have started with oiling of our tin in which we are going to bake the cake. Next we started with making the dough. In the dough, first we started with adding powdered sugar, and in powdered sugar we added milk, 1 glass of milk. And now also I am adding that only 1 glass. I have not taken more milk. As I said you before, 1 glass is much enough for 1 cup of atta or flour. Now I am mixing it gently, and as we all know, it cannot be so soft with what we say milk. We are going to add some amount of water also. So we are going to add some amount of water. So here I am taking some 2-3 tablespoons of water and now mixing it. Let's see what the results come. And yeah, I have never tried cake any yet. For the first time I am trying an atta cake. So I am also some feared, and first time making an atta cake and also doing a vlog with you all to show how my first experience with atta cake is going on. So I am adding more water in it and now again mixing it. Not to worry if you are thinking how much water we are adding. It doesn't happen anything. Just add water, keep on adding water till the dough gets soft. As you all come to know, the dough is now soft. Stop adding water. Now I am again adding milk in it and again mixing it. As we know, it's atta, all we know it's flour, so it take time to convert into soft mixture or soft dough. So still I am trying my best to do. So let's see what happens. Here my mixture or my dough is ready, and it has gotten so softened that now it's ready to go for bake. But before that, if you all remember, I have said that we need to add in this 1 more spoon. I am using a small tablespoon. If you are using a big spoon, you need to only add 1 big spoon of vanilla essence. Here I am adding one more spoon of vanilla essence. And now we have not yet added the baking powder, so it's very important to add the baking powder. So here I am adding baking powder. Please make sure that you also just do the baking powder same as we have done in for our flour and sugar. Just do it in such a way that no clumps would be remained. As you can see, my dough mixture also, it has no lumps are there in my mixture too. So after adding baking powder, now we are mixing it once again. It's your choice. If you wanted to add the baking powder with the powdered sugar, you can. But according to me, and I think that adding baking powder later is also is a good thing. Is a good time to add the baking powder in the cake, so that I have read somewhere that so that the cake gets more soft and softy texture. So here we are done with our making the dough. Now we are going to transfer it in a baking pot. So I have already greased it. You can see my mixture also, how nicely it has been. No bubbles and no crumbs are remained in it. As I said you in the beginning also, doesn't matter you are using atta, flour or atta, or doesn't matter you are using maida, but only matters is that only matters one thing is whatever you are using, just use it in a proper quantity, and don't take much quantity of all things and make a very differently thing. You can understand what I'm trying to say. So here I'm adding my full mixture in it. I am done with adding of my of all the dough in the mirror, all the dough in the steamer. Now I am just tapping it like this so that it gets settled down nicely. I'm going to add elaichi for some elaichi taste. Here I have done the powder of elaichi already. So keep it ready so that while serving or while adding in the mixture, it doesn't delay. So here I'm adding the elaichi powder for some elaichi taste, as I'm not giving any other flavor to my cake today. So I'm adding the elaichi so that it gives a nice taste, and yeah, we know everybody likes elaichi so much. So here, including me, I also like elaichi very much. Whenever I make halwa for just for any occasion and all, I don't forget to add elaichi in it. So I have added all the elaichi in it, all the powdered elaichi, and now once again I'm tapping this. You can see my dough is ready. This has get preheated before. So now I am just keeping my cake on the stand. Just keep it at the middle of the kadhai, and now I'm just closing packing or the over part so that all the batter gets heated nicely. So here we go. I have seen, I have done making with the cake, and now it is in the kadhai for preheating. So let's see how the result come out. Just wait and watch. Is getting baked up, and the flame of the gas must be this, or the gas flame must be only this, not more than this or less than this, so that our cake will get heated quickly also and will not get burnt also. So let's wait and watch for the results. हाफ एन आवर हो गया है, अभी देखते हैं हमारा केक कहाँ तक आया है, और फिर मैंने हाफ एन आवर में क्या क्या किया आपको आपके साथ में वो भी शेयर करूँगी. सो देखते हैं हमारा केक कैसा बना है. सकते हैं कि हमारा ये केक कैसा बना है. अच्छा, अभी बेक हो रहा है, ये अभी फुली बेक हुआ नहीं है. इसको और थोड़ी देर हम बेक होने देंगे. अभी हाफ एन आवर हो गए, इसे अब हम और 15-20 मिनट्स बेक करेंगे और उसके बाद रिजल्ट दिखेंगे. सो वेट फॉर इट. Here we have completed almost 1 hour, not or totally 1 hour. Now it's finally to check is our cake ready or not. So let's check it. See, our cake is fully baked according to me, and seeing towards it, I think such like it's baked. Let's check it. Uh, we will add this knife inside the cake and see whether the dough or the batter is sticking here, or the spoon or the knife is smoothly getting out. You can use, instead of knife, you can use a fork also, or toothpick also. So guys, here we can see that our cake is fully now baked. So now we are going to off the gas stove, and now we will wait for again 15 minutes, last 15 minutes, and after this we are going to what we use the word, right now after some 15 minutes we are going to remove the cake from the from that bowl, and let's see how our final result come. So just for 15 minutes last, okay, for just cooling it and removing it. You all can see that my cake is ready, and see the texture of my cake. It's so nice. I love making this cake, and finally I think I have done a very good choice by making this cake. And here you can see how fluffy this cake has been, and see how much it have been baked from upside. I know it some cracks took place, but still after removing the cake, it got removed so smoothly. I have made many cakes, but compared to other, I like this cake. Now just I'm wishing that in taste it must be awesome. So after seeing this cake, what do you think about the cake? Please comment me in the comment box, and also try to make this cake and let me know how was your cake after baking and after making it. Was it helpful or not? Let me know in the comment section. Thank you. Bye bye. See you in the next session or in the next video. Thank you.